Love is in the air this month, but Cupid isn't done, as he'll be playing matchmaker by delivering us 4 booze-filled chocolates to sample in the hopes of hearing the words, "Loved it." But it won't be so easy, as we've had our hearts broken by snacks before and aren't so easy to let down our walls. Roses are red, but violets are not. It all happens now on You Tried Dat. You Tried Dat. Chocolate Booze episode. I'm Nick Nowak and my pal Shade Hancock.
What? Violets are like natty light?
They're like, it rhymes with
Natural?
that, but I don't know what accent would be like. Are you going or are you not? Nah, I'm not going.
Okay, howdy.
You got that straightened out, Geiger?
So wait, they're nat, is what you're saying.
Right, roses are red, but violets are not. They're not red.
Right, they're clearly not red. We know that.
They're violet.
Oh, the roses are red, violets are violet. Dude, you tried
You've
that.
done roses are red, violets are blue. It's time now for Tried Dat, you. Something like that, maybe.
That's a good one. Good at that.
Tried that, comma you. It's not someone's name. You tried that. Why you tried that?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we have published many papers.
Actually, now you say that, aren't violets violet? Why do they always say violets are blue? That fucking poem's full of shit. Violet's a color.
Who was that? Bill Shakespeare?
Fucking Billy Shakes.
Blown. Billy Shakes, piece of shit.
I was thinking that we could have rearranged the words in the title, because I figure the reason we get so few downloads is because we're filed under the Y, which when people go searching for podcasts, they start alphabetically.
Oh,
right, so they usually don't get to us.
Mm-hmm. That's why the most downloaded podcast is the Abraham Rogan show, right?
Abe Rogan.
Aaron Rogan.
I should go with Aaron. Yeah, I guess so.
Aaron. Yeah, no, I think it might help us though in some respects, because when you go into Google and you go to type YouTube, a lot of times it just auto populates You Tried That instead, because we're right. About as popular as YouTube, right? It's UT. And then it goes Ride That instead of YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
YouTube.
And instead of Charlie Bit My Finger, it's Charcoals Bit My Reese's. Is that what we're famous for?
It's a timely joke.
Charlie Bit My Finger. What am I missing?
That's literally that's a 2-decade-old reference.
Yeah. It's like
even I don't know that one.
It's one of the first viral videos ever.
Okay.
I actually don't know if I've seen it. I just know the reference.
Chocolate rain.
Yeah.
We're basically doing Tosh.0 only on our
it's from right about then, or from right about what's the one the kid is drunk from the dentist or something? Is that the same one? I don't know. Anyway.
I think that's every video. This fucking dentist drunk videos. Because now I have younger kids, and one thing that we watch on occasion because it's family friendly is America's Funniest Home Videos.
Yeah.
And what always wins, there's always funny things that should win, like guy flinging 20 feet through the air off a motorcycle, right?
Yeah.
That's the height of comedy.
That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. But what always wins is some fucking person got a tooth pulled, and they think they're somebody else, or that something strange is going on. Usually it's fucking Aaron Rogan.
Yeah.
Yeah, it clearly should be bear takes nunchucks to some guy's nuts, but instead it's some kid says some dumb shit. Yeah.
My dad always used to get mad at that show. He called it butt shots and nut shots, because it was just people getting mooned or getting hit in the balls. It was every America's Funniest Home video.
I mean, that sounds pretty good if you ask me. I don't.
I've watched a number of episodes, and I've never once seen people get mooned.
There was lots of bare ass on that show. Well, people get their pants pulled down or fall down. Their pants fall down. I don't know. Maybe it was just the one he was showing us.
Yeah. Was your dad actually watching he searched for America's Funniest Home Videos on Pornhub instead of YouTube? Is that
the algorithm took over and it said home video, it said America's Funniest Hentai, and then he was just like, oh, I call it butt shots and tentacles because there's always just like octopuses fucking women.
America's Funniest Verified Amateur Videos? That's what he actually
Googled. America's Funniest Realtor taught a lesson. Yeah, I was like verified amateurs. what a horrible title for any show.
Brazer's Funniest Videos.
Is it Brazers or Brazzers? I've never known.
Let's pretend we don't know and move on.
the what always should win that show is like a guy getting run over by the bang bus. But what usually wins is just some people getting fucked.
What should win is the guys having sex with the girls in the bang bus and then not giving them the money after, which is every bang bus video of all time.
So, speaking of the old bang buses, it was Valentine's Day recently.
Yeah.
So, which of these Valentine's Day, before we get into these chocolates, which is the best of these like standard traditional gifts to give?
Mm-hmm.
Is it the chocolate, right? The teddy bear. This is a good one. The flowers, and then I guess what else? Maybe like alcohol or something could be another one. Which of those kind of
what?
I don't know.
Alcohol,
clothes,
flowers, or a fifth of gin. I don't know. It sounds kind of weird. It depends who you're married to. But
a keg of Natty Light.
Drink this and get in the bang bus.
Roses are red, violets are nat. Here's a keg of Natty Light. Doesn't work. Okay, so I'm gonna say not the teddy bear because that lasts forever. And I speak from experience, having a wife who has many stuffed animals, and that's my own grave that I dug, right? Like I bought her that, like I bought her tons of stuff, and they're still there, right? Like 18 years later, however long we've been together. Whereas the chocolate, like maybe she doesn't like the chocolate, and then I get to eat it, right? So that could be a good thing. The flowers are gonna die, I think I'd probably lean towards the chocolate on that, but bear is definitely last.
Geiger.
Yeah. So, I'm thinking about it like, because if you give her the bear, like maybe I could still eat it if I wanted to, if I got really hungry. No. I definitely, for my wife, it's the flowers. It's the flowers for sure. She wants flowers all the time, even if it's not Valentine's Day. So, and flowers is a good one because it's a nice gift. It's pretty. And then it's done. Like you can throw it away and it's not going to be like a bunch of like, how many bears really do we need in our house? Like cluttering up our house, just stuffed bears from wall to wall over the years.
Yeah.
And then chocolate is second because, as Chad said, I can then also eat some of the chocolate. So
I think I prefer getting the chocolate. Like if I was, I'd be like, that's chocolate's the only one I want.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
The problem with giving the chocolate is sometimes I'm told that like she doesn't want sweets around, right? She's trying to eat healthy.
I don't buy that.
So I think flowers is a good way to go. And if you're worried about them like dying too quick, you get the blue violets because those are the top of the line.
You give her the flowers, and then you'd be like, "I picked these so because these won't go straight to your ass." That's what you say, and then you're gonna have a great Valentine's Day after that.
Yeah.
Then you end up fucking a stuffed bear. So it's all full circle.
She's like, "I'll show you." Takes the flowers, shoves them down the back of her pants. What?
My wife sometimes tells me instead of stuff, she wants like experiences and stuff. Like, we can take her somewhere. So last year I took her on the bang bus. And she wasn't aware. She thought it was just going to be us, though. It was kind of weird when the guys were there.
She was so looking forward to getting paid at the end of it. And you had a surprise.
She was really confused when I went into her purse, gave her her own money, and then drove off cackling. Like, that was kind of rude. I had to go pick her up later.
All right, let's eat some chocolates.
She's like, is this Valentine's Day or Verified Amateurs Day?
All right, we've got 4 booze-filled chocolates. They are from Trader Joe's. Am I right, Geiger? Is that right?
They are from Trader Joe's. So these were given to me by a coworker for a Christmas gift. And these are, so there's 4 of them. And if you,
I have a Ziploc bag. These things were sent to me like a month ago at this point.
Yeah, same. I
yeah,
have
they
a
were
bag that says booze candy on it.
I was gonna send them in separate bags. I'm like, whatever, we'll put them on there. So there's 4.
Let's rank them. Instead of like rating them, let's just put
That's
them in
fine.
order.
So there's white ones that have prosecco in them, which is like a dry white wine, almost like a champagne. There is dark brown ones, and they have, sorry, I got it on the back, Scotch whiskey inside. There is light brown ones that have London gin inside, and then the light brown ones with the dark stripes are navy rum, which I'm already dreading because I really hate rum. But go in with an open mind.
So what's the package like? Is it supposed to be like really? Oh, so it just says boozy. It's not.
It says
Boozy
boozy
little
little
chocolate
chocolate truffles. That's what it says. They're from
Okay.
Trader Joe's, imported from London. A little bit of booze in each bite. Maximum alcohol content is 2.6 ABV. So these won't get destroyed. These probably won't destroy you and get you hammered.
But they do have alcohol, so like
It
I
is
shouldn't
actual
share
alcohol.
the leftovers with my daughter or anything.
Correct.
Yeah, it's not just
Yeah.
like a flavor of something.
Yeah, it's
right?
actual booze. So I'm gonna go in order. I'm gonna eat the prosecco one like Chad is doing. I'm assuming it's white chocolate
Okay.
on the outside. Oh, so it's not liquid inside, I guess. It's just like
no,
chocolate.
it's not. There's a little liquid, but barely.
I taste
No
zero
booze.
booze on that.
Yeah. So this
Maybe
one should almost taste
a
like
little in the aftertaste.
champagne. Yeah.
Yeah, and the aftertaste, you're right. You can kind of like smell it. You can feel it in your nostrils a bit.
Mm-hmm. How are you eating yours? You start shoving it up your nose.
Yep.
I'm gonna get the rum one over with because I hate rum.
Which one's
So
that?
this is-
The stripes?
that is the one with the stripes. Yeah. So they all have like a creamy chocolate in center so far.
That one smells.
Yeah. I don't taste much rum, which I'm glad about.
I don't know if I taste rum, but
I taste a little bit, a little rummy.
Yeah.
it tastes kind of foul.
This is riveting for everyone.
Oh, that
Yeah.
one sucks.
Tastes like
one
rum.
Fucking sucks.
Yeah, I don't like that one.
I thought it was a little better than the first one.
All right, what's up next? I'll let someone else pick
All right.
between the ones.
What's the dark one?
Yeah,
The dark one is whiskey, Scotch whiskey. So Scotch, essentially. Oh man, mine had a shot glass full of whiskey inside. I broke my teeth.
Cool.
Again, I don't taste anything. Am I just an alcoholic where I don't even notice the alcohol anymore?
It's not that it tastes like it. It's that like if you do a shot or something, say,
Mhm.
and then you like burp,
Yeah.
and you get like a little bit of alcohol smell in your sinuses or whatever. That's what this is, basically.
That's an effective candy where it's relying on you belching afterward to taste it. It's
Well, I'm
like,
not saying you have to burp to eat it.
Yeah.
I'm saying that's how I feel. You know, how I get the alcohol.
but if
Yeah.
you told me like pick out the booze in each one, I wouldn't have even like. I'd be confused as to what any of these are.
No.
Oh, for sure not. But I might. If you handed it to me and told me it was a truffle or
Yeah.
something, then I'd notice there was some kind of odd aftertaste to it.
Okay,
Yeah,
this last
I'd be
one
like-
is the most boozy of them to me. I just had it, the gin one.
What is this one again? Gin?
Gin, yeah. That one's obvious. It's like lemony almost.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That tastes
That one
weird.
is the most obvious. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Are
Maybe
we all
because the
fucked
milk
up now?
chocolate is like subtle or whatever. I don't know.
Well, this is going to be really hard to rank. It's a dead heat.
I have a pretty clear ranking, I think.
All right, then why don't you go?
Yeah.
All right. So the worst one to me, and I don't remember any of the boozes in it, so I'm just going to go by the outer description. But the worst one to me was the one with the stripes. which I think you said was rum. That one,
Yeah.
the aftertaste for that one was just really foul. It was gross. Next was the dark chocolate one. I thought that one was fine, but like again, just like something in the aftertaste tasted like I burped a shot. After that, I'm gonna go the milk chocolate one that we just ate. Little too much booze, but the chocolate actually tasted okay there. And surprisingly to me, the best one was the white chocolate one. I think probably because of those four liquors, like champagne would be maybe the one I would pick. I don't know. I might pick whiskey, but like champagne to me is sort of like the least offensive flavor if you're just drinking it on its own. Like I probably would never just drink whiskey straight, I guess is what I'm saying. I'd put it in something, but like I would drink straight, champagne or whatever. Um, so yeah, that one's the best one to me, but none of these are like really anything I would ever seek out again, I think.
Geiger.
Yeah, so I would say for the bottom for me was the gin. As much as I complained, I'm like, oh, I can't taste any of the booze in here. And then when I actually got to one where you could, I'm like, this is shitty. I think it was just an odd. It's also, when you think about it, just an odd. Booze and chocolate have been paired for a long time, but like not gin. Like gin's a weird, like a very botanical liquor to put with chocolate, and it just tasted weird. It tasted almost lemony inside of chocolate, and I didn't like it at all. Yeah. I'd say the second one, I'm going to put rum, even though I could barely taste it just because I hate rum. The third one up would be the dark chocolate. Because, it didn't taste that bad. I don't mind whiskey, even like I said, I didn't taste much of it, but I thought the dark chocolate tasted fine. And I'm with Chad. Surprisingly, like the white chocolate outside with the chocolate in the middle, the prosecco one, maybe because it like champagne is like the cleanest tasting of them anyway, so it was basically just eating a candy. I didn't even notice any.
Yeah, I think that's what I was trying to say. Basically, yeah.
But I agree, it tasted the best of the four. No,
I'm gonna put the dark chocolate one last, and then the last one we had, the gin one, third place. I felt like the rum one was actually the best for me, just a little bit above the prosecco. But those first two were the best. So when you look at kind of the overall score here, that prosecco one kind of ran away with it.
Yeah.
And I don't know. For me, it could have been I was just getting sick of them as I went. I did not want to eat another one of these. It didn't matter which one it was. So, and I think if I had to go back and eat them, I probably wouldn't even really be that discerning. I would just grab one and eat it. Like, because the difference between the best and worst is negligible.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Boozy chocolate. There you go.
Yeah.
Geiger, where can listeners contact us?
If you have a strong take on the flowers versus candy versus spare versus bang bus, reach out to us at youtrydat@gmail.com. We are also on YouTube. We have these posted to Instagram. You can find us there. We also have a Facebook group, You Tried Dat, and we're on Twitter, obviously. Hashtag You Tried Dat. You all know how to use Twitter. Let us know what you think of the snacks, if you've had them before. If you want to suggest a snack we should do on the podcast. If you just want to give us some feedback, if you just want to listen, ask a question from the mailbag, and all of that's great. If you are listening, it'd be great if you could leave us a review or a lark or a star or whatever it is. Tell your friends, tell your family.
A lark?
A lark? Did I say lark? A like. Leave us some quark.
No, you did not.
Roses are red. Violets are Nike. Won't you listen to the podcast and leave us a like? Anyway, those of you who are still listening, appreciate it, and thanks for listening as always.
All right, we're going to make it a true mini. Thanks for hanging with us for a few minutes here. And we may be in and out the next couple of months. We'll see how it goes. We missed last week, but we encourage you to dig through those archives because there's some very funny episodes.
We're very funny, believe me.
We rarely talk about the bank bus. So don't let this episode sway your opinion. All right, we'll be back next time. We're trying out 3 brand new snacks.
Deuces.
Yep.